Hello and welcome to the fourth episode of reviewing Transformers Studio Series, the movie. In front of me I have Hot Rod. Thanks to Hayden, I'm borrowing this for the review because mine is still in box. In Australia, this figure was extremely scalped and it's pretty hard to come by these days. So mine for now is staying in box until I can find one for reasonably cheap. But I am borrowing Hayden's. Thank you to Hayden. Go watch his videos over on Unclubbable. I also help him out with the skits and stuff through there. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, moving Hot Rod out of the way here. Let's take a look at this box. On the front here, you've got Hot Rod Studio Series. Nice piece of artwork there of Hot Rod holding the Matrix, getting ready to turn into Rodimus Prime. On the side here, you've got the regular Studio Series art of Hot Rod. And again, he's holding the Matrix there. It's pretty much that snippet put on the side there. On the back, you got him in robot mode and vehicle mode. You can see that it shows his storage of his weapons. You can use this. Oh, he's got a saw. And then he also comes with a backdrop. I think that's from inside Unicron's head, that backdrop. That's the back there. On the side, we got that same piece of artwork for Hot Rod again, just holding the Matrix. And then on the top, you got Transformers the movie. Yo, that's it for the box. Get that out of here. Let's bring Hot Rod back in here again. Alright, removing all his accessories. He is a fantastic little figure. He's got big shoulder syndrome, so his posability can be rough sometimes, but if you can get over the past that his shoulders have to be a bit of a workaround, you'll be alright. It's because of the design of the character. It's the 80s fault, not today's fault. Here he is. Now, just for a few size comparisons. Here he is with Kingdom Rodimus Prime. You can see how he stacks up there with himself. Here he is with the big bad Galvatron, also from Kingdom. It's actually the legacy one, but redone from the Kingdom mold. These two out of here. Here he is with Rodimus Ucronus, or Shattered Glass Hot Rod, whatever you want to call it. Shattered Glass Rodimus, as he is called by Hasbro. Here he is with Optimus Prime from Studio Series 86. Here he is again with his buddy Cup. As you can see, they look pretty nice together. Now, let's bring back in Rodimus Ucronus here because it's the exact same mold. This is the one I own because we still have it available at one of our stores. I think it's pretty hard to find these days as well. Pretty much the exact same mold. You've got two different head sculpts though. They remolded the actual face to give Ucronus / Shattered Glass his little mustache. But everything else about the figures are pretty much identical except for the colouring and see a few of the details. Now, Hot Rod's got some cool features in robot mode. So coming to this arm here, let's pop that open, and you can spin this around to reveal his little welder that he repairs Cup with. I think that's pretty cool. That's a neat little feature to have. Now, I think on the Classics Hot Rod, he also had this. Or it might have just been the saw, but he had a little feature like this on one of his arms. Let's turn that back to the hand now. And on this side, doing the same again. Open up the arm pocket and spinning his hand around reveals a little 5mm peg for his saw blade attachment. So clipping that onto there, you can give him his iconic little saw blade from when he's fighting those piranha robots in the under the water there, or it's possibly oil. I don't think that would last very long underwater. Should have been able to fly after he got out of the water. He also comes with 2 blasters. They're slightly different. Let's put him to the side here for a second so we can take a better look at these. Yeah, so he comes with 2 blasters. The backs are pretty much identical. They're slightly different towards the bases. Again, they got the same like little wing design at the top there. This one's slightly longer by the looks of things. They are blast effect compatible, and he does come with his own blast effects. I'm going to say a lot, I reckon. These clip on there like that. It's like a little whoosh effect for his just said again, even though I told myself not to. He comes with these. They're meant to go on his exhaust pipes. Yeah, but yeah, you can use these as the blast effects for either of the guns. They look really cool, quite unique, different to what we usually get. While we're on the topic of accessories, he does come with the Matrix of Leadership as well, and that's got some nice light piping there, as much as my set can get the light in there for it. He can hold this because he has opening hands. So take these, just crack the fist open a bit, slide it over the thumb and close the hand up, and bring the other hand over and bring it across to his chest, and he can do the cover up pose. I got the Matrix sort of thing. You can do that if you want. It does come with this blast effect for the chest piece as well, which for the Matrix, and that just clips over the front of it, giving it that glowy effect, like so. Sadly though, he does not have any storage for the Matrix, because it just kind of opens up and his chest is like, it's just empty. It does, it is the same Matrix that comes with the Kingdom Rodimus, so you can put that in his chest. You can also put it in the Ultra Magnus and the Optimus Prime, if you want. Moving these out the way, let's get Rodimus / Hot Rod into his vehicle mode. And here he is in vehicle mode. Bring the camera down here just a little bit. Here he is next to himself as Rodimus Prime. As you can see, Rodimus Prime is a lot bigger, being that Space Winnebago thing, Space Dome Zero, whatever you want to call it. But they do look really nice. Here he is with himself as Shattered Glass Hot Rod. He's transformed him a little bit. He's a little twisted. He's not sitting down right. Popping the stanky leg, as Hayden would say. Shattered Glass Hot Rod there. Identical mold, just obviously the cooler black repaint next to the regular old red. I do wish that this little yellow tab up here was red, but can't do much about that. Bringing in some Studio Series. Here he is with his Buddy Cup, and here he is with Commander Class Optimus Prime. You can see they look really nice together. Good little shot. Alright, let's take a look at the car mode by itself. Now, he's got these little engine blocks sticking out the top here. Nice clear window, but you can see his face in there. I don't know how well it's going to pick up on camera, but there he is, just looking at you through there. Now it does do that on the Uchronus mold too, because obviously it's just another repaint with a black and red color scheme. Now, weapon storage on his vehicle mode is limited because Studio Series, no 5mm ports. But you can take his 2 guns here, and what you're going to do is these little tabs here, take the guns, face them into each other like this, and they just kind of tab into these little slots on this engine block there. Now you can do the exact same thing on Rodimus Uchronus because he comes with all of the exact same accessories, including the corrupted matrix or the shattered matrix, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you can do that if you want. Put the 2 guns there. You just got to know that the 5mm plugs just stick out. They just do their thing. The blast effects that you get with him, you get 2 of these. If I can find the other one. They, I think it's this hole here and the one just below it. You spin it around like that, and make sure the bigger hole goes onto the middle one because it kind of steps. So do it here again. Bigger hole and the smaller hole. I have to look away from the camera to do this, and they just clip in like that. And there you go. You get like a little flame effect as he's driving along, sort of thing. Lots of playability in this vehicle mode for the oh, I just realized you can also put the I think you can put the guns up here as well. You can too. Well, there you go. There's also storage up there for the guns if you don't like them coming out of the engine block. But the saw can't be stored in this mode, sadly, because he is pretty filled out underneath here. Really nice vehicle mode. He does rolls quite well. Rolls better on carpet, obviously. I like it. It's very faithful to the movie. It's pretty hard to fit a concept car slash unreleased car slash mix of what's it called, creativity into a physical item, especially being something this thin, but they've done an amazing job doing that. So let's get back into robot mode, and I'll give you my final thoughts on him and show him one more cool feature that he has that I forgot to show before. Back in robot mode here, coming to his face here, which by the way is a great head sculpt. It looks awesome. I think it's better than the one that we got with Rodimus Prime, but Rodimus Prime is meant to look a bit older and a bit more weary because he's grieving that he can't be as good as Optimus. Now, taking the top of Hot Rod's head here and breaking it open to reveal his brain's not actually there, but he's got a pair of sunglasses because he doesn't need a brains if he's cool, because he's got a cool pair of shades. Now, I can't remember where he uses these, but he's got his little blue shades. His racing goggles. His Uchronus partner also his Uchronus mold also shares that ability. Partner. Fuck does that mean? But yeah, cool little feature that he's got. And just one more time, I'll show off he can hold both guns if ya wish. Open his hands a little bit so you can. There we go. And you can have him holding his guns while he's got his little visor on. If ya want. That was it for my review. I haven't had a lot of time with this figure, but I've had plenty of time with the Rodimus Uchronus shattered glass mold of it. So I think I've got a pretty good idea of what I would rate it, and I'd rate this mold For what they had to fit in, being such a thin and awkward design, I would say probably an 8 or a 9 for this figure. 9.5 if it's lucky. But it is a really good figure. I highly recommend pick it up if you ever see it for cheap, or if you don't have it. Even if you just want it for the black and silver repaint, go for it. It is a fantastic figure, and the other one you get another figure with. Well, actually 2 figures. So pick it up. Don't pick it up, but I would highly recommend it. Awesome figure, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.